I'm not paying your speeding ticket. What do you think of the Squircle?
Okay, so big steel wedge is coming at you. Shooter buttons here.
Right.
Whoa! There I go again. I feel like I don't want to stop driving, Will.
So overall, what'd you think?
Okay, the time has come. Will has agreed to let me finally drive his Cybertruck. Woo! This man. All right, let's go. It was very exciting to be with him on his special day when he got it, and a week later, well, a little bit more than a week later, a special day has come when I actually get to finally drive one. Swipe forward, is that how I do it? Or foot on the brake? Oh, am I already in drive? Oh, I'm already in drive. I'm gonna go, ooh. All right. It'd be good if you guys ask me questions, because I'm just gonna be like so involved in the driving that I'm not gonna think about what I'd say. So,
what are your initial impressions? You're already going 100 feet now.
Well, you definitely feel how tight and firm it is when you just turn it just a little bit, both from the stiffness of the vehicle as well as the steer-by-wire. Drove a refresh Model 3 already, and I got like a couple minutes to turn signals, but now I got to do it on the Cybertruck too. No stocks, but here we go. Now, also, this is not my hood, Will, so you can just tell me what would be a good. All right, let's go. Whoa! It glides. It just moves across the road here. Just this big steel wedge is coming at you.
What do you think of the Squircle?
Okay, so I like the width here, but I kind of do some sort of not really handover, but I tend to do this with my wheel. And so I kind of did, you probably saw it in the last shot where I went to this position with the wheels like this, and this feels weird, so I definitely don't want to do that. So I'm going to try to get used to driving it like you're supposed to, just keeping it here, But it definitely feels narrower than I thought it was going to be. It kind of looks wider in pictures. Actually, this is where it's more narrow.
To me, the wheel's too small, but
yeah,
I think there was some kind of gamification aspect to it.
Yeah, I almost want like some, shooter buttons here.
Right.
I feel you definitely have the TeslaJoy right now because you can't stop giggling.
Well, we have extra joy because TeslaJoy is with us here.
Exactly. We got TeslaJoy and TeslaJoy, with TeslaJoy.
Yeah, you definitely got to remap. I got to do very small motions here, even though we're at 40 miles an hour already. Very small movements to even just think about exiting this lane. Mm-hmm. Very angular mirrors. Good size though. I feel like proportionally it's about the same size as on my Model Y. It's just a different shape. But here we go.
Dash.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm on Space Mountain.
Oh my goodness.
In Disneyland.
Just remember, this will attract the police.
I know.
So have fun, but hey,
I'm not trying to speed.
I'm not paying your speeding ticket.
I'm just trying to get to the speed limit in a fun way.
I hear you. Exactly. That's what I like to do too. I like to do that too, believe me.
Oh man, my brain is calibrating so many things: the windows, the steering wheel, the pedal, being on camera. So like I'm just kind of in a little bit of overload of just like taking it all in.
Get in the right lane when you can.
I did this. I still need the stock. So
there's a video when I drove it with Dennis, his truck. He had the camera fixed in that corner. You would see my fingers do this the whole time. I was trying to find a stock, and there was no stock there. But Joy, you can see. Well, you can't see now, but you can see that light.
Oh yeah.
That's the.
there. Yep.
There it is. That's the blind spot assist. Go ahead and make it right at the light.
Right. Okay, that time I did not go for the stock.
There you go. See, it's pretty quick. It's actually pretty quick.
My brain's going, no.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, even look at my hands are already trying to do this shifting.
Yeah.
Woo! And 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, it picks up and goes. It's just like a Tesla, man. It picks up and goes. The torque is real.
It definitely feels like point and shoot with the steering. It's just like this very fine needle of like, truck is going there, and it's going there now. But now it's like there's a very fine calibration here. You know what? I think what takes more getting used to rather than the steering itself is how the truck feels compared to the steering. Like you put this tiny input, And it's not so much that the truck is turning that much, it's how you feel with the truck shifting, because it turns, and it's more the sensation of the turn rather than calibrating how far to turn. I don't know if that makes sense. It definitely feels like, like you say, in the gamification, just like, those old like 80s arcade games where the wheel only goes this far and the car goes, spinning over. Oh man, again, just trying to process, just trying to, one, enjoy it for one, because first time with Cybertruck. Second of all, just make sure we first of all, don't crash the truck, but second of all, enjoy it and just enjoy the experience. And then next level brain is like, oh yeah, say something coherent about what your experience is here. But so yeah, you could get used to turn signals. In emergency you might be like, oh, but you give it a split second thought. Okay, I'm turning left, I press the left button, we're gonna apply some light steering here, and look at that, I stayed in the lane. I exited and entered the same lane in the turn here. Everybody watching this is like, oh yeah, good job, guy.
You're just so happy right now.
I don't know. It definitely feels different than it. So I know Joy just did a whole video talking about how it feels like a Tesla. For me, the interior feels like a Tesla, but the driving is definitely a new factor. Like, you just have to really, as excited as I am, I have to calm down my steering. If that makes sense. Are you having fun back there?
Oh yeah. I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh, go ahead and laugh.
And ruin your video
No,
here.
I don't want it to just be me talking in my video.
Yeah, no, I guess the best question is just how do you feel? But I don't feel like I have to ask that, because you were really giving it to us, and
I feel like I don't want to stop driving, Will.
There you go.
I feel like we need to do a zero run just in the Cybertruck. So now that you're in the middle seat there, Joy, how does that seat feel compared to other middle seats?
Yeah, this is.
Stay in the right lane.
I got enough room. I'm in the middle seat. I'm 5'7". I have plenty of room between my legs and the center console and the cool screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then my head, I have plenty of headroom up here. So I'm sitting all the way in the back, and I have about 4 inches, probably.
Nice.
Yeah.
How does it feel, like the seat part of it?
The seat, I would say the back seat is a little stiff. So the Highland Model 3 was really, really comfortable. But then again, I am in the middle seat, so I'm putting my left hand on the left seat, and it does feel more cushiony. I don't know if there's a difference in the padding. I just feel like it's a regular bench seat. Yeah. But I won't say it's uncomfortable. It's actually not bad.
Sorry, I'm just blowing this whole first experience here, just blah, 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 blah. Actually, I'm not blah, blahing. Excuse me, Lexus. Excuse me. Oh, okay, cancel, okay. Yeah, that took, even my Model Y, it took a while to get used to, canceling a turn. Oh, we got to get around this bus. Here we go. That motor noise is very prevalent. Yeah,
it's very cool.
Yes.
Yeah. The other day we were coming down Angeles Crest, and you're talking about how 4 years you can't even see one on roads, and then you can't sit in it, and then there I go again with the stock. But then once you own it, but once you actually drive it, you're just like, oh my god, I could drive this damn thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's 4 years in the making, right? I mean, we all saw it 4 years ago, and now only a few of us have actually been lucky enough to get invited to order it and take delivery of it.
And then a few lucky friends that get to drive their friend's truck.
Right. So it's one of those things where it's a moment in history. That's the way I see it. I keep saying it. This is something that is completely different than any other car out in the market, and we all waited to see it. And then just turn into one of these little parking lots here whenever you want.
Okay. Well, whenever I want. Well, that's dangerous words, though.
He's just gonna drive this down to San Diego, Will.
Actually, the one I really want in terms of stocks is I still want the gear shift one. Just when you're in a rush and you're like, oh, I got to get out of my driveway,
Yeah, but I'll tell you, it's now that I've gotten used to it, it's super easy.
Oh yeah,
it's super easy, and I'm sure it's going to be intuitive, like.
Look at that.
The turn.
Like the Model S, where it kind of knows, it senses if you're going to go forward or backwards. It doesn't do that right now, but it will do that in the future. So
I'm doing a little bit of just get practice shifting a bit here. Kind of weirdly handling this wheel because I'm not used to the shape of it, but just kind of changing gears a few times here. Yeah, you just have to calm down your steering thoughts here, and then
just put it. There's a P right there. You can do it in that park.
there we are.
And that's how you do it.
All right. Well,
all right. So overall, what'd you think?
I think it's awesome. It definitely takes some getting used to, but not so much like, oh no, I'm going to crash. More just like you just want to get it right. Like I just want to thread that needle, and it feels like you can thread a needle. You know, this giant. The needle is this big stainless steel thing, but yeah, it can be a needle if you really once you get your hands calibrated to where your mind wants to go, it'll do it. But you know, I need more than 5 minutes behind the wheel to get to that point. But Will, thank you so much for, you know, as you said, after many years, finally being able to be behind the wheel, but not be behind the wheel, but like be on the road behind the wheel. So that was a lot of syllables, and yeah. So thanks for watching, and thanks for the drive. Everybody follow F the Pump. We got some cool things going on over there. SoCalEVs, TeslaJoy, all the fun here. We'll see you on the next one. And that's all we got to say.